Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing an unboxing. I finally got the Hekate Queen of the Witches Oracle and Grimoire deck in the mail. This was a Kickstarter that I backed, I believe, back in November, so last year, and it finally just came into my possession. I am super excited, so let's get into it. I'm just gonna flip you over so that you can see just the cards in a minute. But I did want to say that you might hear my son. He is currently downstairs with my husband. They're just spending some quality time together. I think he's napping, but don't quote me on that. But yep, I'm gonna flip you over right now and then let's get into the unboxing. Okay, I finally figured out how to flip the camera. You guys don't even want to know how long it took me to figure this out, but we're here. We made it. So I did want to say that I did get a couple of goodies. I have a bookmark here. I have a beautiful Triple Goddess Hekate sticker. And I have the creator of the deck's information here. This is a business card. There's a beautiful little thank you sticker that I'm probably going to put in my journal. And then I got this gorgeous brooch. It's like a pin. So I did want to let you guys know this is stunning. As well as there's a bunch of information here as well. If you did want to take a look at her socials. And this is her Etsy shop, I believe, Queer Divine, as well as her Instagram handle. Okay, so here is the deck. I did forget to bring a blade, so I'm gonna use a pen and I'm hoping and praying for the best. Actually, maybe I can just use my nails. My nails are so weak right now after having a child. It is really tightly shrink wrapped. And it looks like it's a magnetic enclosure box. And there is some beautiful detailing, like embossing. I don't know if you can, I don't even know if the camera's picking up on that, but the flowers on here are embossed in purple, in this like gorgeous metallic purple. Like I said, it is a magnetic enclosure. The back of the box says, "It is at the crossroads of life, at the thresholds and within the hidden realms of our soul, where Hecate's power is revealed. Through her torches, the path becomes clear and the magic unfolds before us." Hekate, Queen of the Witches, is an oracle deck with 52 cards created to unlock mysteries of Hecatean magic guiding your path. This oracle blends Greek mythology and Orphic hymns, the Chaldean oracles. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. You can see Chaldean oracles. The Greek magical papyri, I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that as well, and witchcraft together with Hecatean's epithets, animals, herbs, symbols, and sacred offerings. Each card features a beautiful illustration, a keyword, and message. The oracle also comes with a grimoire guidebook offering stories, card meanings, spread, shadow work, affirmations, and magical practices to help you welcome Hekate and her many faces into your spiritual journey of empowerment and enlightenment. Then you can see her website down here. Let me see if I can. Might have to flip it over and show you. Okay, so it is queerdivine.co.uk, 2026, Mariana Andrade. Okay, very, very beautiful. I'm really excited for this. If you're not new to the channel, you know that I work with Hekate. I do consider her my matroness. It smells really nice. Nice thick cardstock from what I can tell already. And the gilding, it's black and it looks a little glittery. I don't even know if my camera is picking up on that. It's like this. Really nice. Might be, actually it might be a matte black. It looks like there are specks of glitter though, now that I'm taking a closer look. And there's just a little paper sleeve. Take that off. So if you're new to the channel and you're not familiar with how I like to do my unboxings, I will take a look at the cards first, and then we'll pull a card together, we'll do a collective reading, and I'll take a gander at the guidebook at that moment. It is a really nice guidebook from what I can see and feel already. So I'd say this is a standard Oracle size. Here is the back of the card. Let me show you. That is the back of the card. Really, really beautiful. And then, it's a standard, I'd say, size, Oracle card size. And the cardstock's nice. I'd say it was like a satin, or it's not quite matte. It's kind of got a slip to it. I don't know, it's really nice. I'm not very familiar with cardstock. So it looks like we're starting with horse, which has the keyword of drive. No matter how winding the path is, it opens swiftly when you ride forward. Really, really beautiful. I'm loving the purple, white, and black. So black dog, faithfulness. I think every Hecatean follower is familiar with dogs. Savior and rescue. Warder, sorry, protection. Nurture or care. This would be the primary epithet or aspect of Hekate that I deal with, is her being a great mother or maternal figure in my life. Here's Queen of the Dead endings. Of the Sea. I hope you can see that. I can zoom in a little bit more. So healing. Really, really gorgeous. I'm loving this artwork so far. Oh, there's two cards here. Wow. Heavenly blessings. Interesting. Crossroads decision. This is stunning. I like this one. This is one of the primary symbols I see when dealing with Hekate, is the keys. And I tend to, if I see key artwork on things, whether it be beer, wine, or just out in my everyday life, I will purchase items or objects with keys on them. Key artwork. Here is the torch. The dagger. Serpent. Really, really pretty. The Wheel of Hekate. Motion. Yeah. I mostly see this symbol as being about cycles. Lightbringer, awakening. Really, really beautiful. Three-formed wholeness. Your path opens when you embrace all parts. Wow. Sorry, I got really quiet. I'm just mesmerized by the cards. I'm really enjoying this so far. Binding. Ooh. Crown leadership. Believe in your abilities and wear your crown with dignity. This is going to be such a great deck to work with Hekate. I can already tell. Terrible one, ferocity. Beautiful. Guardian. Bull, fertility. There's quite a few cards. I'm quite happy with this purchase. I can already tell this is going to be such a great deck to work with Hekate. Lioness, courage. Wolf, instinct. See, I don't associate wolves too much with Hekate. That's more an Artemis symbol for me. Fish, prosperity. That's really pretty. Goat, vitality. Stunning. Wow. This is so pretty. Full moon, apex. Deer with gracefulness. Candles. Wow. Asteria. Here's her mother. It's the way that I work with her myth. Pretty sure this is her father. Triad phases. Garlic vanishing. So here's her plant familiars. Saffron. Wow. Mandrake. Here's Medea. Bee community. Really, really pretty. Bear of love. Passion. Honey, sweetness. Wow. Wow. Oberos. Repetition. That's interesting. Honor your past with fond memories. Here's you. Polecat. Lamb. Essence. Really pretty. Wow. Aconite poison. What is beautiful is not always safe. Here's waxing moon. Messenger. And then our last card is All Giver, abundance. Okay. So let's take a moment to choose a card together for the community. And I got Persist Destruction. Destructive patterns hide in habits and choices that harm yourself. So let's have a quick look at the guidebook before we go straight to this meaning. So we have a contents. Let's see if you can see this. An introduction. Who is Hekate? Paths of connection with Hekate. Hekate through time. Wow. Interesting. It's all the different mentions of her. Hekate in art and imagination. Wheel of Hekate, Hekate and the moon, epithets, and then it goes over all her epithets. About the oracle, and then you get the meaning of the cards. Okay, so let's find number 34. Okay, so you get a card reproduction. And then you get all the information that's on the card as well. You can see that. Persis, from the Greek verb pertho, to destroy, was a titan linked to destruction. He held a minor role, remembered for his genealogy. The father of Hekate in Hesiod's theogony. Just as Persis embodies the force of destruction in mythology, so too can destructive patterns shape our lives, weakening our spirit. These may be habits, attitudes, or actions that undermine our growth, relationship, and well-being, often born from wounds and limiting beliefs. They may appear as anger, dependency, self-criticism, or isolation consuming what we value most. Hekate shows you that recognizing these behaviors can be painful yet necessary, and is the first step towards awareness, self-compassion, and seeking the help you need. Ignoring them only lets the damage spread. Shadow work. Reflect on destructive patterns present in your life. What emotions drive these patterns? What's been harmed by these behaviors? What healthier choices could you make if you face the root of your reactions? Patterns. So we get keywords: patterns, auto-criticism, anger, fear, self-sabotage, procrastination, and dependence. That's it. So really beautiful. It looks like every card has a shadow work. Yeah. It has a shadow work paragraph, every single card. Oh, and I forgot to mention the back of the guidebook has card spreads. There's 3 realms, Hecate's guidance, crossroads, at the crossroads with Hekate, sorry. Magical practices is at the back. Hekate altar ideas. Wow, this is really interesting. Hecate's presence, Hecate's correspondences. Interesting. There's an invocation and a ritual for Hekate, placing the candles and symbols. Wow, there is a lot of information. And then at the very back, there's information about the creators of the deck. Really beautiful. I am obsessed so far. I'm really excited to get to know the deck. Let me flip you back over and we'll get into my final thoughts. Yeah, so far I'm really enjoying the artwork. I'm absolutely obsessed with the deck. I'm really excited to get to know it and see how it wants to, I guess, what kind of role it wants to play in my collection. I think that this is going to be a great deck if you work with Hekate and you're looking for something to really communicate with her or include it into your practice. To communicate with her would be a better way of putting that. But it looks like the cards can be used for ritual, spell crafting, shadow work. It does look like the creators really tried to make it very, very versatile. And I'm really looking forward to seeing how this deck wants to, like its personality, how it wants to work in my collection. I do have a few decks that I've dedicated to Hekate, and I think this one's definitely going to stand out as it was specifically crafted for her. But it feels like the creators actually do have a very genuine connection with Hekate. I can feel it. And I think that they have a really good understanding, at least to me. It resonates to me in how I see her and how I work with her. But those are my genuine first impressions and honest thoughts, at least at this point in time, with respects to this deck. I will definitely keep you updated as time goes by and I get to know the deck more and more. I haven't decided if I want to do a journal, a separate journal for this deck. I did just purchase a couple of more journals that I do plan on working with a couple of other decks. I'll talk more about that in the future, but I might do a digital guidebook for this one. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. If you made it to the end, I appreciate you, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Oh, let me know what you think about this deck if you also purchased the deck, if you picked up the Kickstarter. I did forget to mention that I will leave a link in the description box below to pick up this deck if you are interested. I believe you can pick it up on Etsy now. She has also a Lilith deck as well, so she was already on my radar. Sorry, I'm talking about the creator. She was already on my radar to begin with because she has a Lilith deck. I haven't felt called to purchasing that deck as of yet, as of this point in time, but I am very excited to work with this deck and get to know it. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you in the next video. Bye.